guys, it's Craig Severinson with Brightworks PR and Marketing here for your brass tacks tip of the day. So for those of you that don't know, these are tips that come from the free report you can get at brightworkspr.com entitled 101 Free Ways to Grow Your Business Today. So the idea behind this is that you go out there and you see all these lists about how to grow your business, but it's mostly theory. It's mostly, hey, you should do this really up in the clouds idea that really gets your business oriented the right way. Those things are important, but also kind of frustrating if you're looking for something to do right now. So these tips are just completely actionable. You look them up, you can do them, and you can get them done today. So if you haven't downloaded that report, go check them out. In these little segments, we're going to be breaking those out a little bit, explaining them a little bit more. And today we're actually going to be talking about writing a blog post. Now, why is writing a blog post so important to growing a business? Well, the reason why is because internet, as you know, is one of the biggest ways that people find out about your company. When you own your own blog, when you own your own resource, it becomes this living document that people can come to and people can forever use as a lead generation tool. You write a blog post today, and if you do it correctly, in 3 years, someone could still find it and it could still convert them into a client. So really, when you do blogging correctly, when you do it well, you're planting seeds for years to come, right? Until the internet and blogging changes so much that it just becomes obsolete. But if you're doing it correctly, you're always on top of it, you're gonna change with the times. So it's a good investment. But let's talk about what makes a good blog post. There's a lot of stuff we could get into. We could get into formatting, we could get into topics, but I'm going to leave that for you to research. Or if you go to practicalbusinessgrowth.com, there's a lot of articles there about how you can actually write your blog posts. But what I want to talk about here is providing massive value. Okay. Lots of people feel like if they give away too much in their blog posts for free, what's the point? Like, why are people going to hire you? And it's actually the complete opposite. When you give away value and teach people how to do something, one, you're going to help the little guys or the people that really can't afford you or don't want to work with you. You're going to be helping them grow. They're not going to forget that. Once they grow big, they will come back to you because you helped them when they needed it. Those that are big and can be your clients, those that you're really targeting, they're going to read it. It's almost like you're teaching them how you function. So they're going to read up on these things. They're going to learn about how you do it and why you do it the way you do it. And then they're going to say, hey, I don't have the time to do this or the desire to do this, but these guys are great. I understand them, I get them, I like them, and they're going to give their money to you. So what you want to do, and here's the practical tip. Here's how you do it. You write your blog post and you put in as much applicable stuff as you can. You give away as much value as you can. And then when you go back and proofread it, you want to look at it from your client or your customer's point of view. And you want to say, hey, is this going to help me accomplish something? Is this going to help me to, whatever your business is going to help me grow that business? And then the second thing you want to do is you want to cut out as much fluff as you can. So it gets, when we write, we tend to, it's different than the way we speak and it's different than the way we read. So you need to go back and read it and just kind of check and make sure that, you didn't put in too much fluff in it. So just cut the content down. And what that does is, so you're providing massive value, but then it's short and sweet and pungent. So every single line is just bam, value, 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 because you've gone through and you've cut out all the fluff. And this just makes a post rereadable. They're going to come back to it. They're going to reference it. They're going to refer it to their friends because it's just to the point and it's chock full of value. So you want to grow your business? Get started today. Write a blog post that's going to provide just value for people. Okay, I'm Craig Severinson. That was your brass tacks tip of the day. Again, if you haven't checked out the free report, 101 Free Ways to Grow Your Business Today, go to brightworkspr.com. You just have to give your email address and we'll send it right to you and right in your inbox. Also, make sure that you go to our resource page right there at brightworkspr.com. And check out practicalbusinessgrowth.com. That's the blog where we're putting all this stuff. If you're watching this video, you're probably already there. You might be watching it on YouTube, but if you're not, mosey on over to practicalbusinessgrowth.com, and that's where we're housing all this information. All these tips I just gave you about providing massive value, that's our goal too. We want to make sure that you grow, okay? Until next time, guys, that's enough theory. Let's roll out. Let's get it done. See you later.